Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Sandra and I am the Arthritic Artisan. So which craft are we going to be doing today? Today we're going to be making a super simple wreath using mostly scrap materials and a broken wreath that I got from Dollar Tree. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get started. As you can see, here's the broken wreath I got from Dollar Tree in a shipment where almost everything was broken. This is a pair of blue jeans my husband donated to the cause. Thank you, Dave. We're going to start by ripping out one half of a leg of the blue jeans. I'm just putting a slit and then ripping it up the side seam. Once you get done with that, you're going to put those edges together and hot glue them into place. Once everything has been securely glued down and the glue has dried, you're going to take this pant leg part and turn it right side out. After we remove the sticker from the wreath form, we're going to slip that leg straight over the end of that wreath form. And I thought this would be a good way to take advantage of this wreath being broken. It sure made it a lot easier than wrapping denim around and around and around. Once we get done with that, I have some red and white striped ticking left over from another project. I love this fabric. We're gonna take a piece 8 inches wide by about 54 inches or the width of the bolt. And we're going to do the exact same thing as we did with the denim. We're going to hot glue those edges together all the way down. And once you have that securely glued in place and the glue has dried, you're going to turn it right side out as well. Once you have this fabric turned right side out, just like you did with the denim fabric, you're going to slip this right over the end of the wreath form as well, all the way to the end. And you're gonna just scrunch it on down. Once all this is in place, we're gonna take some tape. You can use duct tape, frog tape, blue tape, masking tape. I wouldn't use packaging tape. It won't stick to that wreath form very well. And we're just gonna tape the opening together. I believe that I'm going to, on purpose, break my next wreath form because this was really easy to make the wreath this way. I wanted to make sure that that wreath form wasn't going to show through, so I hot glued the edges of both the red and white striped ticking and the denim together. And then I burnt my hand, of course. And then I just scrunch it out evenly, and you want to have about 1/4 of it as the denim and the rest the red and white ticking. Next, we're going to take some wooden stars from Hobby Lobby. I got this, it was a huge pack of stars at Hobby Lobby, 135 pieces for a couple of dollars. We're going to paint them white. Then I'm going to wipe off the excess paint. I don't want it super white, I just want it kind of whitewashed. You could thin down the paint if you wanted to and then paint it that way. This was just as easy for me and I didn't want to get up and get water. So once I have all those done, I'm going to take some distress ink and my dauber, if I can find it here in the bucket, and I'm going to dip that dauber in the distress ink and I'm just going to go over the edges of all of the stars just to kind of make it look a little aged. Once I'm done with the stars, we're going to simply take them and hot glue them onto the denim on this wreath. I like keeping all my scrap ends in pieces, especially if it's long, because we can use them in ribbons. We're going to take some of that denim scrap and make some strips about 1 inch wide and 7 inches to 8 inches long. I'm doing 4 denim, I'm doing 4 of the red and white ticking, then I'm also cutting 4 pieces of jute, and I have some burlap scraps, so I pulled those out and cut some strips the same. Next, we're just gonna layer them. I'm starting with the red burlap, putting a piece of denim, a piece of ticking, and then a piece of jute. And then in a cross or a diagonal direction, I'm doing the same thing. I'm going to do another layer in the opposite diagonal direction, and then I'm going to do the fourth layer back through the center. Then we're going to take another piece of jute, wrap it around the center, and tie it in a knot on the back. I picked up this really awesome technique for making this bow from a channel called Hammons Nest. She has some really great ideas, so I'll put a link to her channel in the description box below. Once you have all those strips of fabric tied up, take the extra piece of that jute that you tied the knot with and tie it to the top of the wreath and knot it in the back. Don't trim that in though, because you're going to put a knot at the top of that jute. Then you can trim the extra jute away at the top of the knot, and now you have your loop for hanging. Guess what, y'all? We are done. Let me know what you think about this craft in the comments section below. Give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to get notified about all future videos and projects. And until next time, have a magical day.